Alright, it's Wednesday, you know what that means, time for AEW Dynamite. Sorry I've not been doing Dynamite the past couple weeks, but they've had 4-hour shows and I'm sorry, I just can't do 4 hours of AEW back to back. You know, but we do have a good show lineup for you tonight. It's Grand Slam Mexico, and we got a wonderful card for you, so let's get right to it, shall we? We shall. We got MJF versus Mystico. We have a singles match for the CMLL World Women's Championship. Zuxis defending against Mercedes Moné. We have a 10-man tag team match. The Death Riders, Jon Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, and Wheeler Yuta, and the Young Bucks, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, versus the Ops, Samoa Joe, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Katsuyori Shibata, Swift Strickland, and Will Ospreay. We have a 12-man tag team match. Adam Cole, Atlantis Jr., Bandito, Brody King, Daniel Garcia, and Templario. Taking on the Don Callis family, Richie Sato, Josh Alexander, Konosuke Takashi, and Cal Fletcher. NFTR's Cash Wheeler and Dex Harwood. We have a four-way match for 4 million pesos. We have Mascara Dorada, Ricochet, Hologram, and Leo Rush battling it out. And we have Kazuchika Okada battling Mike Briscoe. It's going to be a blasty hoot, and it's all stated to start in about 25 minutes, so stay tuned. Hey, Marshmallow Ease, how's it going? And actually, did you hear Cora Jade has a new name, Elena Black, and I think she appeared in GCW or something like that a few weeks ago. Or rather, this past week, I thought I heard her, or I thought I had read on Facebook that she was in it this past week, which should be very interesting to see just what she does there. And I'm thinking the COO, thank you, hey, thanks Nick, sorry about that. Yeah, thanks for the heads up, Nick. So I just rolled in about 2 hours ago, and I was still trying to decompress. So thank you for that. Oh, which reminds me, I need to find a Grand Slam Mexico picture to put in my background. So how's it going, Nick? Hopefully all is well for you. Hoping you're having a wonderful day and nothing stomped on your mind. Yeah, now if only we can get the game category to change in here. Cause if we do, then that would be good. What the flu? No, you little nose nugget. Zuxis is gonna find a way to be the CEO. and retain the title. Oh, sweet. That's wonderful, Nick. Yeah. Yeah, my niece just got out. Yeah, my niece just finished her last day of school last Friday, so I know how that is. And and oh, by the way, I have a little bit of an update as to. I got a little bit of an update for you, based on that guy that had the meltdown last week that I told you about. He is just fine. So so he so he I think I'm thinking it was just a 1 day thing because he was good. Yeah. So he was all good today. Yeah. That. Do you remember what I told you in DM about the 3 meltdowns last week? And 2 of them were handled were pretty much manageable, and the third one wasn't. Do you remember that? Well, the guy who had the major meltdown last week is a little better. I still told him that if he needed anyone to talk to, that I'm still here. That I'm still there for him. And he said thank you. So that's a good thing. Oh, definitely, yeah. Yeah, matter of fact, today, yeah, as a matter of fact, today he was playing, and if he was playing Madden 22 today, and he mostly does the franchise. Always picks the Dallas Cowboys, so so he's so he was still at it. Why, Marish? Why are you mad at Nick? Why are you mad at Nick? Nick did not do anything. At least that I could see. At least as far as I could see, he didn't do anything. Oh, that's good, Nick. Yeah, so. Mm, yeah, he. Yeah, he is. So, and oh, by the way, with that, with Dynamite going to 10:30 tonight. Yeah, by the way, with Dynamite going to 10:30 tonight, I, I, I don't think I'm gonna be heading to the round table cause I don't think, cause no way I'll be taking too long in there and be able to get to the trivia. So I'll be fighting someone else to raid. I got something else to do. I mean, I'm no good at I'm no good at Wordle, but I will try just for you. Hmm. 6 chances gets a 5-letter word. Hmm. Ah. Ooh, there's a 9 out of place. Hmm. E. Ooh. Uh-huh. Think I got it. Ooh. Think I got it. Nope. I got a hunch. Oh. Must be punch. Munch crap. Ah. Hey Mackenzie, how's it going? And of course, I am the OTT. Yeah, doing alright, Mackenzie. Yeah, I'm hanging in there. Oh, the O. I am the OTTT, original Travel Trivia Titan, and the Travel Trivia Titan. I mean, hey, I am, I am the El Primero of Travel Trivia. Hey, you talk about identity fraud. Somebody better sue Def Rebel. Now, go to your separate corners, or else I'll have to time you, or else I'll time you out for a few minutes.
What's your notification?
Don't make me pull out Mr. Sledge. I'm in your respective corners. What? McKinney, you two are boxing. Boxers go to their separate corners. No meltdowns on my stream. You got that, bud? No meltdowns while I'm around. as we're about 6 minutes and change away from AEW Dynamite. Which match are y'all looking forward to? Because there looks to be a lot of good matches tonight. You know, I might be looking forward to seeing Mercedes Moné losing to Zeuxis tonight. Also looking forward to seeing the Death Riders of the Young Bucks losing again.
Grandma, do you want a cocoa? Okay, Muffin, I'll start working on your snack, okay, honey?
War.
Wipe after you wipe.
Hello there.
Tell her she can kiss my grits.
Oh my.
Oh my God!
Oh shit.
Ouch time.
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
That's what she said. Throw me a frickin' bone here.
Very interesting.
Will you stop?
Hey, how are my sound clips? How do my sound clips sound to you?
After a thorough examination, I have concluded not only are you ugly, you're a schmuck.
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Yowie wowie.
Okay. Sound clips perfect to you guys, or do I need to bump them up a little bit, or what? Perfect. Oh, also, will one of you went over to YouTube right quick and see how I'm sounding there? see if everything's working just fine over on the YouTube. And hold on a minute, I'll drop the link in chat for y'all to check my YouTube out. Yes, you did, McKinley, and just for that...
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm actually surprised Nick hadn't seen that movie. So, actually have an idea. Yeah, that's true too. McKenna, can you do me a favor and head over to my YouTube link and see how it looks over there? Excuse me. Young Bucks are resting tonight, so you may just see me fall asleep. Fair warning. Ooh, and it's time. Okay, good. Ooh. Arena, Mexico. This ought to be good here.
Es miércoles. Ya sabes lo que eso significa. Welcome to Mexico City. Welcome to Grand Slam, Mexico, and welcome
Thanks,
to
McKinley.
capital city, Mexico City, in the cathedral of Lucha Libre, Arena, Mexico.
Ooh, Arena, Mexico. Not a bad setup. Ooh. Starting up with Hangman Adam Page.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hangman.
Of course, he's been wrestling tonight, but he does have a serious look on his grill.
One win away from becoming AEW World Champion on Saturday, July 12th. Hangman Adam Page challenges Jon Moxley
Wow.
at All in Texas. And what an
There.
incredible reception for the fans here in Mexico City.
We got
For
Kenny
Hangman Adam Page, I
Schiavone.
want to tell you guys something. We have been absolutely pumped all day. This is truly a bucket list for any wrestling fan, and I'm so honored to be sitting here at Excalibur with you and with you, Nigel, as well. Certainly is an incredible
Oh,
moment. You
and
can hear
Nigel
that
McGuinness.
reaction here. Only one man who can follow it.
As Hangman, as
That
Rey,
came from Mexico.
Samuel, Adrian,
My name is Hangman.
como 2 o 3 Migueles. Y
Those names
cada año trabajé con ellos.
Hangman Adam Page speaking a little Espanol here.
Y ellos me encerraron sobre el
Trying to
pueblo
remember all these words
mexicano.
here. As I've taken Spanish.
Eran muy trabajadores, eran honestos y
Muy
cuidaban de sus
trabajador.
familias.
Muy trabajador, work much.
Y ellos
Many workers came to take
me
care of their
encerraron
families.
Workers.
que todos somos mejores cuando trabajamos juntos. Así, yo quiero decir gracias por recibirnos en su casa esta noche.
My house.
Thank you for having us in your
We're having
house
this in
tonight.
your house? Yes, indeed. I think I might need to brush up on my own Spanish here and there.
Gracias por esta colaboración entre AEW y CMLL, porque cuando trabajamos juntos podemos cambiar el mundo.
Ooh.
AEW and CMLL, united, we are the best professional wrestling in the world.
Ahora, hablarle de nuestro
Hangman
campeón,
brushing up
John
on
Moxley.
Spanish.
Lamento no tener una lucha esta noche
Hangman will not be wrestling tonight.
y tengo prohibido estar en la arena durante su combate.
And he's not allowed
Pero
Not allowed to wrestle, but
nadie
during the main event tonight.
dijo nada sobre después de su combate.
it doesn't mean he won't be in the corner
Said anything about after the match.
or after
Así,
the match.
después de eso, le voy a partir su madre.
Ooh.
Can't translate that one, but you get the drift.
Excalibur exercising some patience there.
Pero hasta entonces, gracias por todos aquí en el Río México anoche. Y nos vemos pronto.
Well, Hangman Adam Page, he's going to have his eyes on John Moxley in our main event here tonight at Grand Slam, Mexico. And of course, it will be Hangman Moxley for the AEW World Championship at All In Texas on Saturday, July 12th.
Page walking off.
As he said later on tonight, our main event, John Moxley, the Death Riders, teaming up with the Young Bucks, and the Young Bucks calling in some reinforcements, throwing their weight around. The Beast Mortos joining them as they take on the Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland in our main event.
Also tonight, after Kazuchika got his heinous actions last week, Mark Briscoe looks to get some payback for the injured Kenny Omega.
Also coming up tonight for the CMLL World Women's Championship, the champion Zeuxis will defend against TBS champion Mercedes Moné.
And strap in for some high octane off the charts. Ricochet Hologram and Leo Rush compete with 4 million pesos going to the winner.
Also tonight,
We have the Mystico.
here in Arena Mexico, MJF and Mystico one-on-one, Excalibur. And how about this? A 14-man It's all Don Callis family. Dax Harwood, Volador Jr., and Cesaro take on Adam Cole, Daniel Garcia, Brody King, Templorio, Atlantis Jr., Atlantis Sr., and Bandito.
Ooh. Wow.
Your opening contest is a 14-man tag team match at one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Stokely from Asheville, North Carolina, weighing 222 pounds, Dax the Axe Harwood.
Well, Dax Harwood and
Cut the
Stokely.
music! Cut the music!
Oh, my
Cut the
God.
music!
Already.
So, I got some good news! And I have some bad news! The bad news is, due to circumstances beyond his control, Cash Wheeler will not be here tonight.
Oh man.
That's the bad news. The good news is 1.5 of FTR is here tonight.
Oh brother.
Stokely and the great Dax Harwood. And by the way, I've been working on this all day. Gracias. Thank you.
Well, Cash Wheeler
Oh,
unable to be here
brother.
tonight. And FTR calling in some reinforcements.
From Moldova,
Volador Jr.
192 pounds, Volador Jr.
Volador Jr. very familiar to these fans here in Mexico City, but AEW fans maybe seeing him for the first time. A fearless high
Yeah,
flyer,
it
Nigel,
should
but a
be
tactician
interesting.
inside the ring.
Certainly able to take down any high flyer on the opposition. Formerly a Technico turned to the dark side. They call him the
Ooh.
Predator of the Air. 6 CMLL titles in his career.
Alright.
The Bruto Star, Kyle Bird.
13-man tag team.
Alpha Kanusuke Takeshita.
Strange bedfellows in this match, Tony. You got FTR, you've got Volador Jr., you've got the Don Callis family.
Yeah, and you got more men in a tag team match we've never seen before, Excalibur.
Like you said, this ought to be, this should definitely be interesting.
Joining them, Lance Archer, the walking limping Josh Alexander, and
Hechicero, the newest member of the Don Callis family, giving things a bit of an international flavor. But this was last week. Carlos Cabrera at Summer Blockbuster celebrating Atlantis Jr. and Atlantis Sr., and they were rudely interrupted by FTR. And then things got physical, Nigel.
Things certainly got out of hands and really putting
Adam Cole.
pile driver interaction. You could see so many people got involved, but ultimately it would be the Don Callis family heading to the back, and Big Bad Brody King taking things under advisement as well. Plenty more to get resolved tonight. If you want somebody else to help, this man can do it.
Bandito coming out. Hold on, I'll be right back.
200 pounds, he is the Ring of Honor World Champion,
Bandito coming out now.
To Bandito and really to all the stars who have come in here,
Bandito
it's been
up in the
absolutely
Gucci going
phenomenal.
man.
What an electric atmosphere, and we are just starting our 2.5-hour
I
telecast.
wonder.
Wow.
As a special moment for Bandito to be
Okay,
competing here
hang on a
on
minute.
back-to-back nights in Arena Mexico. We'll touch more on that in a moment.
Next, Atlantis Jr. Templorio y Atlantis.
Ooh, Atlantis Jr. Templorio and
And then we
Atlantis
see
Sr.
Templorio coming to the ring. A mixed reaction for
Atlantis, of course, one of the fan favorites here in Arena Mexico, but his son, not quite as popular, Nigel.
Well, oftentimes very difficult to follow in such big footsteps. But certainly Atlantis Jr. more than capable of doing that. Standing alongside Bandito and
Rudy King coming out now.
From Van Nuys, California, weighing 285
Abolish ice.
Now here's the difference maker, Excalibur, just like he was last week.
Brody King.
Yeah, Brody King stepping into the fray 1 week ago, evening the odds against the Don Callis family.
The Don Callis.
From Buffalo, New York, weighing 187 pounds, Daniel
Garcia.
Wondering if we're going to see Daddy Magic at ringside.
Bucket list things for Garcia competing here in Arena Mexico.
Oh yeah, Adam Cole coming out now.
From Panama City, Florida, weighing 194 pounds, he is the TNT champion, Adam Cole.
Well, some things need no translation, but current TNT champion Adam Cole.
Adam Cole
The
just
last
walking
man, the
out.
seventh man for his side.
Seven man.
And this is going to be a very, very interesting, very tough to officiate match with this many bodies around.
Going to be chaotic, going to be off the charts, no question about it. You see there the right smug smile on the face of Adam Cole, as handsome as they come, and he's got the gold to back it up.
Love this.
I think the bigger question is whether the official Paul Turner can officiate
Paul
this without
Turner
it getting out of control.
Turner has his
A lot of
hands full
tension.
here.
Yeah, easier said than done, Nigel.
Adam Cole, baby. Oh, man, this ought to be.
Stepping into
This
the ring, our opening
ought to be
contest tonight
good.
here on Grand Slam
14
Mexico, a
man.
true international affair.
You know, you can tell how special this night is going to be, and I'm going to tell you, you guys both have been in the ring, I know, and you know when there's a loud, electric crowd, you even perform better, don't you? I mean, it really heightens up your excitement.
I mean, it heightens the adrenaline, heightens the excitement, but also the inverse could be true, Tony. The butterflies could get to some competitors, especially stepping into the ring in the Cathedral of Lucha Libre in Arena Mexico for the first time.
Think of the legacy.
Oh, everybody's standing on the
Arena Mexico,
outside.
CMLL, opening its doors 1933.
My God.
The longest running professional
Tessa
wrestling
Bandito
organization in the world. Back then you were still in diapers, Tony.
Absolutely, and I was told about it.
Bandito, Konosuke Takeshita starting things off for their respective sides. This is a huge moment for Bandito. I mentioned he competed last night, the CMLL AEW show that CMLL hosted here in Arena Mexico. It was Bandito getting the win in the main event. A man who never thought he would be able to compete in Arena Mexico. But now here on consecutive nights, stepping into the ring and facing truly some of the best in the world as Bandito. As Takeshita up on the shoulders, the knee intercepted by Takeshita. Bandito finds his feet. Takeshita boot to the midsection. And now the Alpha. By Bandito takes down Takeshita.
Interesting how you have one man in the ring for each team and one man on the apron, and all the rest, Excalibur, down on the floor.
And now Hechicero stepping into the ring. Hechicero, he competed alongside Kyle Fletcher, Konosuke Takeshita last night here in Arena Mexico, but originally Hechicero was scheduled for a different match. He was supposed to be teaming with his tag team partner Averno, but then by joining the Don Callis family, Averno said that Hechicero not only turned his back on CMLL, not only on Averno, but he turned his back on the entire country of Mexico by joining with Don Callis, the Don Callis family. That's how reviled Don Callis is, even here in Mexico.
Well, he's 2-0 in his AEW record since joining the Don Callis family.
He certainly doesn't look concerned.
Not
Too
at all.
concerned about upsetting anybody here tonight. Cover.
Counter there by Bandito. Speaking of the Don Callis family, tonight it will be Yusufzai Okada who got an outsized assist from Don Callis in that brutal assault on Kenny Omega 1 week ago. It'll be Okada and Mark Briscoe one-on-one later tonight.
It was a horrible moment. And I'm so glad we're not looking at Don Callis here at ringside.
Hechicero looking for the sunset flip.
Hechicero,
Garcia confidently striding forward. Hechicero, though, making him pay for that confidence. Overconfidence, perhaps.
Garcia there, not honouring the technical ability of the Alchemist, the Wizard of the Ring.
Hechicero, so many inventive ways. That's why he's known as the Alchemist of the Ring. As he knows how to. Oh, wait, Dan Garcia, Great T. Harris taking down Hechicero. And into the ring comes Dax Harwood. Harwood and Garcia have had their fair share of issues. And Nigel, nobody can speak better to that than yourself.
Certainly wasn't long ago, double or nothing. I teamed up with Garcia, and unfortunately that night we were unable to thwart the threat of FTR.
Garcia, the right hand, drops Harwood. Harwood, the reversal.
Talk about it. Dax on his own here tonight. Doesn't have his traditional tag team partner to team with.
Down to the ring comes Atlantis Jr. You hear greeted by the chorus of moves. That just speaks to the impression that the footsteps, as you said, Nigel, that his father, Atlantis Sr., left. Atlantis Jr. into action, swinging a miss by Harwood. Sling blade. Harwood goes down hard. First cover of the match, I believe, as Harwood able to kick out.
And they're booing every move here by Atlantis
That's the
Jr.
first tag.
The Templario comes in. I think the young kid is a very, very fine luchador. I don't think there's any question about that.
Templario. Drop kick, German suplex from Atlantis Jr. Now Templario. Lateral press. Cover made. Harwood able to kick out.
Certainly a vociferous crowd here tonight.
I've never heard anything like it, Nigel. Really, I've not. We've done a lot of matches throughout the years.
Wow, some great teamwork there. Unexpected teamwork by Dax Harwood and Volador Jr. Templario, Atlantis Jr. sent into the ropes, but now pair of T. Harris there. Thrust kick takes out Harwood. Rocked Atlantis Jr. with that one. Templario.
And Brody, as you can see, is up on the apron of the ring. Like I said, a difference maker.
One of the Hounds of Hell chomping at the bit for a taste.
Wow. Templario and Volador Jr., they've had their fair share of battles here in Arena, Mexico, and pretty much all up and down the country of Mexico. Swinging a miss there by Volador Jr. Templario off the back of Volador. Now Templario, tremendous agility. Takes down Volador. A bit of a flourish there by Templario.
Oh, headed our way. Watch out.
Over that top. Sasuke special from Templario. But now, Brody King.
Dax trying to beg off here, but
Brody King, yeah, but from behind in comes Lance Archer.
Charge, I guarantee you. He would have been given that job by Don Callis as soon as Big Bad Brody King gets in. Neutralize him.
Josh Alexander getting involved, opening up Brody King for Lance Archer, but Adam Cole, chop block on Archer. And Archer sent into Alexander. Series of kicks, drops Archer down. Running knee, and now on the apron. Running kick. Oh! Death Valley driver on the apron.
And guys, believe you me, we saw the ring and touched the ring, at least I did early today. That is a hard as hell ring. My God.
And now Fletcher. Series of knee strikes into the midsection. Cole ducks underneath. Cole, lariat. Both men the same idea. Cole. Catches Fletcher second time, but Fletcher stays on his feet. Fletcher intercepts. And half suplex. Cole goes down hard.
Atlantis in.
And the legend's in.
Atlantis the double leg, and now a series of blows. Fletcher retreating to the corner.
Atlantis showing the benefit of experience. and Tanya, and the golden goose of the Don Callis family.
Nice getting there.
Atlantis Jr., the assistant father, now Bandito. Thrust kick, staggers Fletcher back. Knee strike from Templario, chop from Brody King. Garcia, the high boot. Out goes Fletcher. And the advantage with this side as Grand Slam Mexico. The action continues.
Grand Slam Mexico.
When locked in a stare down with mighty Mother Nature, some will.
Holy, that's rough. Now let's see what we have with the pick and pick special here. Oh yeah, that's right, I got you on top. How do I keep, move that from the top? And, it should be interesting to see what the announcers have to say here, if I can get it pulled up. But since I can't, we have and Archer mocking Danny Garcia. You know, I'm surprised we're not hearing. Here we go.
Josh Alexander sent to the barricade right from our broadcast position, but now inside the ring, Lance Archer, Daniel Garcia.
They're talking Garcia.
Facing off one-on-one, but wait a second. I spoke too soon. I saw some fire in Garcia when I teamed with him.
Look at the strength of Archer, just carries Garcia out of the corner by his throat. And a choke slam on the top turnbuckle.
It's what's the case of the fans really motivating Daniel Garcia, and like you said, a little too much. Up on top. Can't wait to see MJF and Mystico come up.
MJF and Mystico ought to be interesting.
Certainly, MJF, and we can thank him for the house tonight.
What? I don't think it.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, so we have Danny Garcia cutting a bear hug or spinning backbreaker. 1, 2, okay. Excuse me. And
this program may contain coarse language and scenes of violence that could be disturbing to some viewers. Discretion is advised.
AEW's Grand Slam Mexico coming to you live on TBS and Max from the Cathedral of Lucha Libre Arena, Mexico. We are in the midst of our opening contest, a 14-minute tag team match. Garcia, the neckbreaker on Josh Alexander. And Alexander, Nigel, lucky to be walking after that Death Valley driver he sustained from Brody King.
Well, nonetheless, getting back into the ring. More damage to the neck. Here we go, Bandito waiting.
Bandito with a tag.
Tag made, in comes the Ring of Honor World Champion Bandito. Josh Alexander trading blows.
Bandito has had his share of injuries, as we know. He has battled back, and the fans absolutely love him. You can hear it. But and here's one thing that we've all been talking about: the power of this man.
Look at the power of Bandito.
Down goes Alexander, and Bandito nimbly to the
quick
top.
as a hiccup to the top row.
Bandito thinking frog splash, but Alexander up to his feet. Alexander, the belly-to-belly suplex. Bandito goes down hard. 1, 2, and Bandito very late kick out.
A deep hook of the leg by Alexander. Not enough. We take a look to Takeshita now. Illegal to the top rope.
Takeshita's so big, so well, Bandito escaped.
Bandito escaped.
And now Takeshita is stuck.
Wait a minute. Templario coming in illegally.
What a great thrust kick by Templario. He's one of the more powerful luchadors, there's no doubt.
Now Bandito Templario going to work on opposite sides of the ring.
Communication going on here.
Watch
Double
this.
Spanish fly.
Templario, the cover, two, and Alexander able to kick out.
Well, Alexander, man, on that very hard mat.
But I mean, that was a rough landing for Templario. He came down.
So I think Alexander tried to hold on to
Fletcher coming
Templario
in.
tight as he
Bandito
could.
just punching Fletcher.
And now, Fletcher, the lariat,
Close line.
Atlantis Jr.
Jr. with a super
Thrust
kick.
kick takes down Fletcher. As
Alright.
Atlantis Jr. really relishing in the reception. Oh, Alexander.
Alexander pushed.
Atlantis took that moment on the top rope, Nigel, and Alexander made him pay.
Alexander has really earned his stripes here for the Don
Oh
Callis
no,
family.
C4.
2 or 3 times, a lesser man would have been
Back
taken
body
out. But Alexander
drop.
keeps coming back for his team.
Where is he going?
Atlantis making the walk up the ramp. And now over the top, the crossbody. 2 for 1 there for Atlantis Jr. Now things breaking down. 8 men inside the ring. All on opposing corners. And the right hand's coming down.
Take a look at that shot, would you? And the fans going crazy, and all the wrestlers. We have 10,000 plus in the fan.
And we are sold out here in Arena Mexico as Atlantis Jr. the tope sends Takeshita into the barricade, but Templario success in Takeshita. Into the barricade. Now the action's spilling all over the ring.
All over the arena, for that matter.
As the heavy hitters for their sides.
We
see,
here.
wow, almost up there from Bandito.
Brody
King, Lance Archer, the firepower for their sides. Archer, the cross chop on the throat, but Brody, big elbow strike.
Elbow.
Archer answers
Look
with
at
his
the
own.
elbow.
Archer tried the high boot. Brody comes in, shoulder tackle. Not easy to take a man Archer's size off his feet.
Yeah, but a guy like Brody can't do it.
Oh, wait a second. Listen to that reaction. That's the reason why.
From the top. Now trying to keep Brody down on the mat. Trying to neutralize the size advantage.
Brody King getting up.
Hechicero going to continue to apply pressure. Checking out his options, seeing where his teammates are. But, oh, Brody running through it.
Look at that. Nice.
A man that size, Excalibur, that's athleticism, man.
And now Brody on the move.
So sweet.
Getting battered repeatedly.
Max Herbert is
Atlantis wants
Atlantis and Dax.
And look at this, rights and lefts just being
Getting it out. Whoa.
Atlantis getting the better of Dax, backing him up to the corner.
Now, who'd have thought we'd got that reaction in Arena Mexico?
Needed a midsection as Atlantis dropped him now. Dax, look at this, the kicks to the ribs.
Everybody's out and
Dax.
Everybody's out of commission here.
What's he doing
Cash
here?
Wheeler, like to refer to them. Oh, look at this, inside cradle by Atlantis. 1, 2, and 3.
Look at this.
Now Atlantis Jr.
Atlantis Jr. coming in to try and save his
protecting his father.
It was the experience, the tenure of Atlantis that allowed him to get the quick, smooth package on Dax Harwood. Dax the Axe now heading for safer ground.
Yeah, but your winners here tonight, Grand Slam Mexico, Adam Cole, Brody King, Bandito, Daniel Garcia, Atlantis Jr., Atlantis, Templario. But fans, let's take you back to 1 week ago in the reprehensible actions of Kazuchika Okada.
The match the world has wanted to see in an AEW ring. Kazuchika Okada, Kenny Omega, winner take all.
Be a good
Why is it Okada in this match? And not Kyle Fletcher, not Takeshita. That makes me sick.
Bitch.
The rivalry between Omega and Okada. It is legendary.
These two warriors. What an instant classic we are seeing here. This is pro wrestling.
The winner will be crowned the brand new AEW Unified Champion.
7 years, we had our last match. So when it comes to this match, Okada, let's leave it all in the ring. One final time for everything.
Ooh. They're shaking
This
hands.
match should not be you and Okada. Don Callis, a man who discarded Kenny Omega.
At All In, it's Kenny Omega versus Kazuchika Okada. There is not one trick that you can pull to ruin that.
Oh, no! You know all of my tricks. Has he been working in concert with Callis all along? You didn't know this one, did you?
Omega, or Callis and Okada working
AEW medical
together.
team rushing the ring. No, 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 no! Oh my God, right
That
through
was really good.
a second elbow, and
Elbow.
oh no!
Leading from the mouth.
One final time for
Saturday,
Wondering
July
how
12th,
Kenny
All In
Omega is
Texas,
doing.
Okada, Omega, winner takes all for the AEW Unified Championship. And coming up next on Grand Slam Mexico, it will be Kazuchika Okada versus a very revenge-minded Mark Briscoe, live next.
Wow.
Almost done.
This ought to be interesting. Who do y'all got?
Come on, man. Let's get it.
CIBC makes sure your spending is never a mystery. Because with the
I got
CIBC
it.
Smart
I got
Account,
my Briscoe winning.
you can go back through your spending history. So it's like you're actually there to see your money and make sense of your money. And now get $450 and a $100 Skip gift card when you open a CIBC Smart
I think
Account.
I got Briscoe winning this one big time.
100 years. It's a story written by Canadians. And at the 100 Years in Canada event, we're honoring our deep roots with employee pricing on most Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram models. You pay what we pay with up to $8,500 in total incentives for the 2025 Jeep Wrangler. And you can also get employee pricing on the 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee, Canada's most awarded SUV ever. Because for 100 years, you didn't just ride along, you drove us.
And our minds were meant to sail. Take a rest from our thoughts, take a break from this world. I'm moving miles away from the places that used to be.
I could be. Because with Phoenix.ca, I can connect with a physician to talk about ED treatment plans conveniently and discreetly. So I can get help whenever the occasion arises. Whenever.
Ranked #1 in client satisfaction among mid-sized banks 13 years in a row. Tangerine. That's forward banking.
I'd do anything.
Surprise! We got a dog.
Aw, new pet? Let's go to PetSmart. We've got literally anything you need.
Hmm,
And Treats
excuse me,
Rewards
sorry
gives you
about
savings
that.
with every purchase
Yeah, I had
for every pet.
a long day
PetSmart.
with the
Anything for pets.
A long day with the developmentally disabled.
and
So
handling, and processing, and importing,
there's
and exporting.
Get a no monthly fee checking account with no minimum balance. Tangerine. That's forward banking.
AEW Dynamite on TSA.
This program may contain coarse language and scenes of violence that could be disturbing to some viewers. Discretion is advised.
Them boys. Let's just go coming out. I love his
Mark Briscoe's had a long friendship with Kenny Omega and made no hesitation about throwing out those channels to Kazuchika Okada. Let's hear from Briscoe himself.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, Briscoe should be interesting.
Kenny Omega, I consider a good friend of mine. We've done battle against one another, and we've teamed up with one another. Within the last month, Kenny, we teamed up in 8-man all-star tag team action. I had your back in Anarchy in the arena. I want you to know, my man, I got your back here and now. Okada, if you man enough, I'm challenging you right now. Mexico City, Arena Mexico, Grand Slam, me versus you.
Well, Mark Briscoe, he got what he wanted. Of course, he said he would love to earn the victory in this match, but it's about so much more than that. It's about making sure that Okada walks into All In Texas the same condition as Kenny Omega does.
And his opponent from Aichi, Japan, weighing 236 pounds, he is the AEW Continental Champion, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada!
And the human piece of excrement, Don Callis, walking alongside Okada. The ruse that they pulled off last week, Tony, was nothing short of despicable.
It was actually stunning, and I think we need to make note that, yes, we saw the replay, we saw the injury to Kenny Omega, the diverticulitis, but he is going to perform. We understand he will be at All In, going for that Unified Championship. The question is, in what condition will he be in against Okada on the 12th of July?
I'll be Edwards with your
Don Callis joining us here at the desk as Mark Briscoe, Kazuchika Okada, striding forward. Okada, Omega, All In Texas. Saturday, July 12th, live around the world on pay-per-view and Prime Video. You can still join us, AEWTIX.com, part of the huge week of action in the Lone Star State. Don,
doesn't have the bald look anymore.
I'm so excited to see what happens here. I mean, I'd hate to see anything happen like we saw last week. That'd be terrible.
Don, one of the worst things I've seen since we've been doing AEW, maybe the worst thing that I've ever seen.
Really?
And you were the cause of it. You.
I would suggest it was one of the greatest strategic moves in the history of All Elite Wrestling. That's what I would say. And right now, Okada has never been in a better position in his life than he is right now going into Kenny.
Hit a man with a police baton who's had diverticulitis?
Why do I care that he had diverticulitis? If someone had a bad knee, you'd go after it, wouldn't you? Again, what business do you think you're in? Call the match, Giovanni. Call the match.
Go ahead,
Two great wrestlers here.
Collar and elbow tie-up. Okada, the height advantage, the leverage advantage, back in Briscoe up to the ropes. This match, something of a homecoming for Kazuchika Okada. Nigel, he, despite becoming a legend in Japan, throughout his career, he began his professional career in Mexico, just 2 miles away from here in Arena Coliseo.
That's right, taking off from a lot of the similar Japanese legends of prior generation. They would send them to various different territories around the world. For getting tenure, for getting experience in different styles before they would return to Japan and become the stars that they are.
Yeah, but unlike that, unlike people affiliated with New Japan Pro Wrestling, Okada did this on his own. He moved himself to Mexico. He knew that Ultimo Dragon, Negro Navarro, was one of the greatest maestros, trainers in all of professional wrestling, and he just picked up and moved on a whim. I mean, that's part of what makes him such a great professional wrestler, so widely respected, and it's also part of what makes Mark Briscoe so disappointed in what Okada did last week.
Certainly Briscoe had a lot of respect for his opponent here tonight before last week. Oh, wait a second.
Briscoe employing that redneck kung fu.
Mark Briscoe should learn how to mind his own business. What does he have to do with Kenny Omega getting hurt? I'm not sure.
He's somebody that respects Kenny Omega. He considers Kenny Omega a friend.
That's his problem.
Yeah, we got the king kick.
The kick, Okada taking off his feet.
Yeah, Okada was caught, man, I think in the jaw. He's having trouble getting his feet, so he'll get helped up.
Oh, listen, Mark Briscoe has got heavy hands and heavy feet.
Briscoe's got educated feet here.
Delivering those right hands, great precision, great aggression being shown by Briscoe.
Oh, what a shot.
Nasty chop.
Certainly taking it to the Continental Champion. Before you came out and joined us here, Don, my two colleagues here were questioning what happened last week, Summer Blockbuster, and certainly I might agree maybe it went a little bit too far, but the decision to go along with you, in my opinion, a smart business decision.
Well, I'm the guy who beat Kenny Omega with Takeshita and with Will Ospreay, so I think it makes perfect sense.
And Don, to your point, which I hate to grant, there's perhaps nobody that knows Kenny Omega better than yourself.
Well, he used a screwdriver, he used a baton. What are you going to use at All In?
How about you just wait and see, and you never know. That's the answer for you, Shivani.
Shoulder the midsection. Okada dragged to the outside by Mark Briscoe.
And that will fly, buddy. Watch out now.
Rolling.
She nailed him. Nailed him right in the chin with that posterior. You can hear it.
And down goes the Continental Champion, Kazuchika Okada. This match, a rematch of their match in the Continental Classic this past December, as we see Briscoe, the chicken, taking flight here.
They call him chicken, but with 8 or 9 kids, I think rabbit might be a better moniker.
That's quite a brood. I have to agree.
Briscoe charging in, but Okada, using that long leg of his, gets the boot up into the face. Nobody home as Okada elevates Briscoe to the top and sends Briscoe spilling to the floor. And fans don't go anywhere because the action from Grand Slam Mexico continues live.
Guys, I'm always amazed.
The Silverado Trail Boss.
Okada's just looking at Briscoe.
Made a little work.
Who's lying? Up. Briscoe's now getting up. Okada's rolling out. Yeah, and DDT on the floor. Coming up late, still to come tonight is a 4 million pesos four-man match. Also, the CMLL World Women's Championship with Zeuxis taking on Mercedes Moné. As we see Briscoe still trying to get up, and Okada just walking around, confident and proud. Ooh. Briscoe going after Don Callis. We have MJF and Mystico still to come tonight. Oh, another DDT by 2 count only. Off the DDT. Main event's a 10-man tag match. Briscoe with the boot, but Okada with the head elbow. Irish whip into the corner. Elbow smash. Now Okada is just casually standing on the rope, just looking at the crowd. Briscoe shaking his arm and hand. Ooh. I think that was another DDT. One count only. At least I saw 1 count. Frustration setting in with Okada. Reverse chin lock. And as we see Briscoe trying to power his way out of it. But Okada is just too strong and powerful. As they're
It may
coming
contain
back to
coarse
live
language and scenes of
action.
violence that could be disturbing to some viewers. Discretion is advised.
Arena Mexico, the cathedral of Lucha Libre, and we're witnessing Kazuchika Okada, the Continental Champion, the man who will face Kenny Omega at All In Texas, take on one of Omega's close friends in Mark Briscoe. Briscoe disgusted at Okada and Don Callis' actions not a week ago. Demanded this match against Okada. He wants to make Okada feel what Omega felt last week.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's one thing about being on the moral high ground for Mark Briscoe. Be very careful because you might end up 6 feet under, and that could happen here tonight because Okada is looking to send a message.
Guaranteed Kenny Omega resting up in hospital. We'll be watching this.
Look at this. Whoa!
Tombstone reversed and cover. Two. Swing and a miss by Okada.
So, Don, what's the message that Okada's looking to send here? Watch out!
Like Okada was going for Rainmaker. Briscoe able to hit him with the Enziguri.
The message is that you ain't seen nothing yet. That we're going to roll with this new attitude all the way through Dallas. We're going to take that belt from Kenny, and we're going to do whatever we want here in All Elite Wrestling.
What a night. Listen to the fans. Get Mark Briscoe pumped up.
Pumping up.
And we still have so much more to come on this 2.5-hour special broadcast from Mexico City. And fans programming note, Collision this Saturday night returns for our regularly scheduled night and time and network. 8/7 Central on TNT this Saturday. Great seats still available as we head to Seattle. The first of two. Oh, look at this, Okada gouging the eyes.
Great move. And then the following Wednesday back in Seattle for Dynamite and Collision. Tickets for both nights are available. And we're going. How about this? 300 and 100 in Ontario, California on Wednesday, July 2nd.
AEWTIX.com as Okada reverses the hammer throw attempt by Briscoe, and Briscoe elbow strike takes Okada down. Okada returning to Arena Mexico for the first time since 2018, but he competed here in 2007 as well. So of the AEW athletes, perhaps the longest tenure, the most familiar with Arena Mexico. As Briscoe, Fisherman Buster, center of the ring, 1, 2.
Mark Briscoe is an incredibly dangerous wrestler, Nigel. There is no question about that. Can't take that away from him.
He's unpredictable.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of big guns in his arsenal, and here might be looking for one of them.
And he can take a punch, too, guys.
Briscoe, he likes the exploder.
Not so good at whistling, though.
Okada elbowing his way out. As now, Briscoe sent into the ropes. Lands on his feet, Okada. Sneaky athletic there. Okada overconfident. And Briscoe makes it pay.
Kung Fu City again.
Briscoe charging the corner. Bandera, no. Instead, Okada grabs the ankles. Switches out.
Neckbreaker.
There it is. What execution. Okada once again targeting the neck of Mark Briscoe, Nigel.
Smart decision of any veteran. Weaken a body part and then focus on it. Neck of Mark Briscoe, the years of toil he has put on his body.
Okada looking for the elbow. The elbow drop off the top. This is how he damaged that midsection of Kenny Omega. God, 1 week ago.
Right to the hose.
He looks great.
And now Okada.
Okada was one with the
There's a message, Shivani.
Uh-oh.
Middle finger showing it.
There's another message.
Take the bite out of it. Take the bite out of the bird.
Switch those molars now. The chop on the finger. Exploder.
Got all of it. Got him with the molars. I love it.
And now Okada in trouble. Briscoe.
Talk about it. Talk about Robo if you have a froggy bow.
Could be his turn to drop the
froggy bow.
This could be it, Don.
1, 2, 3,
able to kick out. So close. Briscoe's a little cocky on that cover, Shivani.
Well, I would agree.
Moment of frustration on the face of Briscoe. He's calling for it.
The J Driller, the double underhook pile driver.
I hate to say it, if he hits this, it's over.
As the underhooks
come on. There you go.
And Okada back body drop. Briscoe quickly back up to his feet. Briscoe swinging a miss, maybe telegraph that one. Okada, backslide, no rolls through, and missed the lariat, but connects with the drop kick.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Unbelievable drop kicks.
What a big drop kick.
You don't normally see people as tall as Okada be able to hit drop kicks like that.
Wait a second, Rainmaker
Rainmaker
attempted
again.
the miss, kick to the midsection, Briscoe. They get Jay Driller once again.
Okada sitting out, smart move, here we go.
The reversal, Rainmaker again, Briscoe intercepts boot. These two men battling. No. Okada breaks free, oh wait a second, Okada. The
Tombstone Power Driver.
He nailed it. Center of the ring.
He could probably pin him right now.
But Okada
Rainmaker.
wants to make it certain. Here we go. The Rainmaker, the cover, and the win.
There is a winner, the AEW Continental Champion,
Good match.
Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada.
Good match.
Don Callis very pleased with. I don't think we ever got an official confirmation, Nigel. Is Okada the newest member of the Don Callis family? It certainly appears that way.
Either way, whether it's a tenuous allegiance, certainly the help of Don Callis coming to play here tonight. You've got to admire the aspirations of Mark Briscoe. You've got to call this unable to get the job done tonight.
Saturday, July 12th, as the fans serenade the Continental Champion. They're chanting Omega at Kazuchika Okada as Callis gouging the eyes.
And now, look at this. I know some horrible people, but nothing as horrible as a Don Callis.
The belt to the midsection, then to the face of Mark Briscoe.
Reprehensible.
Okada, Omega, Saturday, July 12th, all in Texas. Winner takes all for the AEW Unified Championship in this despicable, unnecessary assault by Callis and Kazuchika Okada.
I hate to say it, but I think Mark Briscoe may have done the exact opposite thing that he wanted to do.
Well, fans, still to come tonight, our main event, huge 10-man tag team match. But up next, MJF and Mystico live from Grand Slam, Mexico.
It just Hut's different.
All
Pizza Hut favorites, all $10.99. So when the order's up in the air or the crew can't agree, just tell them Pizza Hut's got the tiebreaker. Seriously, what more do you
by
need?
the way, one thing that I had read
Get it at Pizza Hut.
is that beginning
100
July
years.
is that I think beginning
It's a
July
story
4.
written by Canadians. And at the 100 Years in Canada event, we're honoring our deep roots with employee pricing on most Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram models. You pay what we pay with up to $7,750 in total incentives on the 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee. And you can also get employee pricing on the trail-rated and tech-savvy Jeep Compass. Because for 100 years, you didn't just ride along, you drove us.
Hi, Nina.
Your spending changes month to month to month. So, the new CIBC Adaptive MasterCard automatically adapts month to month to month, earning you more points where you spend the most. Introducing CIBC Adaptive MasterCard.
We're being hunted by a robot named Amelia. Megan's our only chance.
Miss me?
Megan.
I was programmed to protect Katie.
Well, look who came out to play.
There's only room for one killer robot here.
Yes, so we got a whole lot of interesting stuff going on.
Only in theaters June 27.
Avoid the hype.
Whatever life you choose, gold is easy to invest in online. It could help you grow what you have and protect it. Gold. Choose your own path.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Wendy's new grilled cheese cheeseburger. Is it a grilled cheese or a cheeseburger? Huh.
2 grilled cheese buns, caramelized onions, and fresh Canadian beef. Make it make sense. Try one today.
I'd do anything.
Surprise!
We got a dog.
Oh, new pet? Let's go to PetSmart. We've got literally anything you need. And Treats Rewards gives you savings with every purchase for every pet. PetSmart. Anything for pets.
So this is the first hour is pretty action-packed.
Unleash your inner lion at Leo Vegas.
AEW Dynamite on TSN.
Coming up now. Coming back up.
This program may contain coarse language and scenes of violence that could be disturbing to some viewers. Discretion is advised.
We are live in Mexico City for Grand Slam Mexico. Nigel McGuinness, Tony Schiavone, and of course I'm Excalibur. We're about to be joined by the most reviled men in all professional wrestling, anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world is right.
Following contest is set for one fall. Being accompanied by the Hurt Syndicate from Plainview, Long Island, New York. Weighing 226 pounds, Maxwell Jacob Friedman and
MJF. Made the challenge to Mystico. Let's take you back to Summer Blockbuster last week in Portland.
One night only. I'm dusting off the red, white, and blue for you.
Oh, brother.
See you en mi casa, en la Arena México.
But it backfired on MJF. Mystico landed the right hand, but the Hurt Syndicate able to swarm Mystico, and now Mystico, the man so closely associated with CML, a man who's wrestled more than 1,000 matches in this division. He knows what kind of battle he is walking into tonight.
Holy smokes, listen to this.
Olé. Mystico wearing the Sin Cara mask. Oh, this is interesting. Mexican flag out. Mystico.
Mexico City, weighing 83 kilograms,
Mystico. I mean, that reaction says it all, Nigel.
Hairs on an end.
MJF looking unimpressed.
A true legend.
Mystico.
It was packed out arena Mexico. This cathedral
And gets to the crowd. MJF is sitting on a turnbuckle. The crowd is a ceremony now.
Now, you notice Hurt Syndicate very stoic in their corner, but you know they have to realize that they are in enemy territory here.
Hurt Syndicate finding themselves in the Lion's Den tonight. Mystico knows this arena like the back of his hand. And just like MJF wearing the red, white, and blue of the American flag, Mystico coming into battle tonight wearing the colors of El Tri, the Mexican flag.
Well, as incredible a moment as that was, it is now time for karaoke to end and professional wrestling to start. A former AEW World Champion, MJF, is looking to embarrass Mystico on his home turf.
Easier said than done. Mystico will have the full-throated support of this crowd here in Arena Mexico.
Of course, this is not MJF's first time here in Arena Mexico. Remember when he dubbed that championship the American title?
Now the AEW International Championship. Last August, MJF came down, wrestled in the main event of the CMLL event, successfully defended that American quote-unquote championship against Templario.
From what I understand, as soon as MJF was added to the card, they had to add in 50 security guards just to make sure MJF was safe.
Translate what that means, but
well, I even know that word.
Now Mystico get the better of MJF there. Early moments in this match, feeling out process. MJF complaining about a hair pull as MVP Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin patrolling the ringside, watching the back. The newest member of the Hurt Syndicate.
But I have a lot of confidence, Mystico. Here in his home turf, his home arena, if you will. So many huge matches in this man's career. Back here in 2006, match, Mask versus Mask match with Black Warrior. He took the Mask of his very venerable opponents.
Of course, to that point, Nigel, you have to mention that this match is contested under AEW rules. Typically in CMLL, unmasking a luchador would result in an immediate disqualification. Not so here tonight as Mystico caught red. That was almost a moot point, as Mystico very nearly put a quick end to this match.
And notice out, watch out.
JF walking it off from Mystico.
Jeff had a small job, but Mystico just bounced back in.
Mystico the flourish, and now get the pep talk from MVP.
MVP looking a little bit exasperated. MJF there on the outside.
We've seen MVP browbeat his other guys too, so he'll take no guff.
Now Mystico in pursuit of MJF, and Mystico lost sight of MVP and the AEW World Tag Team Champions Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin put on the brakes.
What's he doing?
He's asking them to move. I don't think he's going to get it.
Oh, but MJF, he got it all right. Parting the crowd and landing the cheap shot on Mystico on the floor.
And elbowed Mystico.
Nigel, we talked about the familiarity of Mystico in this arena. Overstatement when I said thousands of times, but quite literally, he's had hundreds of matches over the course of his 25-year career, 25-plus year career as Mystico in this building, and he knows how much the crowd can play a role in the matches as they play out.
Very much
so. MJF being the clearing person.
They can take away every last ounce of confidence.
MJF was looking for a knee drop, misjudged it. Mystico Tijeras takes down Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Lucha Libre, such an integral part of the culture in Mexico, interwoven into society, as MJF trying to calm down Mystico, and that's the reason why.
Pull the tights from MJF as Mystico set hard into the middle turnbuckle.
Look at this.
Just reveling.
And MVP apoplectic on the floor.
I don't blame him.
He is yelling at MJF. Keep your focus on Mystico. MVP knows how dangerous Mystico is, a champion around the world.
Like right there. Jawbreaker, caught it perfectly after MJF was posing to the fans.
Mystico.
Second time wasn't successful.
Looking for the code red. MJF counters. And now, The powerbomb on the knee. The cover is made. Mystico makes the escape as the action in this match continues. Don't go anywhere. MJF, there, as I said, it, going into the mask. We saw him.
I was Alex's favorite top.
The
top of tops.
There.
But then she started living it up with...
As we see in a reverse chin lock. This match is decent. Its syndicate is on the floor, just Bobby Lashley going after Mystico, as MJF is distracting the crowd, with distracting the ref. Excuse me. As we see the referee admonishing MJF, Benjamin, and Lashley, or MVP rather, and Benjamin with a few punches, just molesting Mystico. 1, 2 count only thanks to that kick out. MJF just berating the crowd. Loading up that knee pad. As MJF is planning on something. What we don't know as of yet, but planning on probably knee to the spine. And MJF scoop and a slam as they're going back to TSM
language and scenes of violence that could be disturbing to some viewers. Discretion is advised.
Ooh.
Back to what happened during our break. The Hurt Syndicate first showing Benjamin getting involved, driving Mystico onto the barricade, and then Bobby Lashley using those thunderous right hands attempting to turn the tide in the favor of Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
That's horrible.
That's bad.
But wait a second. Look at MVP saying, "What are you doing?"
MVP throughout the course of this match has been frustrated with MJF and his lack of seriousness when approaching Mystico.
Just turning his back. I mean, it's happened countless times here.
Mystico's
let's remind everybody that, of
on.
course, we usually go to 10 o'clock Eastern, a little bit past sometimes. We got a whole lot more. We're not going to stop at 10 o'clock Eastern. We're going to go 2.5 hours tonight here on TNT.
Mystico, what a
TBS.
Streaming on Max, but now, speaking of Max, MJF trying to take a bite out of the head of Mystico. Reversal into the rope, swinging a miss by MJF. Mystico connects the elbow.
Textbook Mystico going to his book of tricks. Wait a second.
MJF charging in, nobody home.
He was learning at that time. Mystico knew what he was doing.
Over.
Bandera sends him out to the apron. MJF faking right hand. Mystico did not feign that kick. Caught MJF fully. Now the springboard. Crossbody. Mystico. Momentum carried him through. As Mystico going
Total DDT.
Lands at MJF, and now MJF attempting to retreat to the
MJF
floor.
going outside.
Hate to say it, very smart by MJF.
How much
DDT's
respite
a
is he
little
going to get on the
upset.
outside by the looks of things? Mystico may take to the air.
MJF obviously still down. Look at this.
Yeah, that DDT drove MJF down.
Oh, nice cross body.
He was propelled out of a cannon.
I know the spring and the height. Nigel, I was thinking the same thing.
And
Look
a
at that
astounding
height.
crossbody from the talisman of CMLL as we take a look at this.
Holy top
The
row.
tautness of the ropes. That lends themselves to high flyers like Mystico.
You hear the fans saying, Esta lucha.
It's the lucha.
This is wrestling as Mystico, like he's done so many times
Mystico
before,
rolling MJF into the
turn the
ring.
odds with the assistance, turns the odds back into his favor with the assistance, the momentum of this crowd as Mystico. Senton Atomico.
MJF tried to scoot out of the ring again. Couldn't get there. He's hurting.
The chest of MJF, the former
Moonsault.
AEW World Champion, up and down, heaving desperately to get air in.
That's right, we are 7,000 feet above sea level. It's something tough for athletes to adjust to. Mystico narrowly
Nice
missed
scoop
MJF, but did not
slam.
miss that time.
Two count only. Whoa.
This time, his turn to kick out.
Way too close for MVP. You saw the reaction there.
He is livid.
Just watch this. Great ability to adjust mid-flight. A very awkward landing, but able to capitalize with the power slam and almost pick up the win.
And back to live action. Mystico looking for another pinfall attempt. MJF able to kick out.
Mystico could be looking for La Mystica. Finishing maneuver.
It's his version of a Fujiwara armbar. Mystico. So many times. Oh, MJF just spitting in the eyes of Mystico.
What good does that do?
Okay, clearly you can see what it does. It blinds the man.
Come on.
Oh, now the thumb to the eyes.
That I agree to.
As Mystico, the full extension on the thrust kick. MJF comes back, elbow strike. And Mystico. Oh, Canadian Destroyer! MJF, the last gasp, perhaps, is it enough? No!
Just reflex from MJF there.
Absolutely.
So much whip on that destroyer. I think that somehow MJF was able to take a little bit of the impact from his head to come back to his feet, enabling him to get that short kick to the jaw of Mystico.
What a night. What a great summer for AEW. You saw 24 days away from All In.
And you still have a chance to join us in Arlington, Texas at Globe Life Field, AEWTIX.com as MJF. And this is the battle that MJF wanted. He called out Mystico, and now apparently he wants no part of the legend.
I don't know, it might be a tactical retreat.
I don't know. He's a coward at heart, I feel.
Mystico up the ramp and La Mystica, no block. MJF. Tombstone on the ramp. Catastrophic for Mystico.
Absolutely. Mystico. Catastrophic is the word.
Well, I hate to say I told you so. I told you so, lying in wait there.
MJF, he knew how to counter La Mystica. You got to hand it to him, Nigel, but referee Bryce Remsburg desperately at the top of the ramp checking on Mystico as MVP. Look at this gloating.
Mystico hasn't moved.
Oh, no.
Grabbing the referee.
MJF wants the count out win.
Of course he does.
He doesn't care how he does it. He wants the win over Mystico in Arena Mexico. He wants to humiliate this man. He is not moving.
Mystico is not moving at all.
He comes alive.
Coming alive here.
But he's still got a long way to go. A lot of ground to cover. As Mystico stumbling. Up to 8 is Remsburg now. Mystico dives for the ropes to break the count.
But in what shape is Mystico?
MJF
Look at concern on the face of MJF.
Mystico champion
Now
now.
MJF is most certainly rattled, if not by this crowd, by the toughness of Mystico. That's what happens when you step into the ring with a legend. And MJF
Kind of telegraphing.
What's the call for?
450 doesn't matter.
450.
Oh, right now.
Nice Gamingiri, 2 Gamingiri, 3 Gamingiri.
Sure was.
3 consecutive shots. No, wait. A 4. MJF, you saw his head rocking back and forth as Mystico.
The old boy is right.
Thank God those top ropes nice and strong.
Finds his footing on the top, and Mystico, Spanish fly, but unable to capitalize with a pinfall attempt.
You mentioned those ropes nice and strong, and so is the mat.
Now the cover, 2, and MJF able to kick out.
Oh, man, that's gotta hurt. Brother. What a match these two guys are having.
Just watch this, a very awkward landing, not just for MJF, but Mystico as well.
You're right.
Yeah, coming down on his hip rather than flat on his stomach, and now perhaps Mystico. There, MJF is tapping out. He's tapping out. The doesn't see.
That should be over.
And Mystico, he didn't realize the referee wasn't there. MVP, a masterful distraction. The low blow. No, not like this. Come on.
No.
1, 2.
Kick out. Let's go. MJF has that hot goal, but he has it back in effect.
MJF was done with Mystico, but Mystico wasn't done with him.
MJF absolutely stunned as Mystico showing his heart, showing his tenacity, showing why he is one of the living legends of Lucha Libre. Oh, wait!
Oh, low blow, disqualification.
MJF, he just took a shortcut. He didn't want any more of Mystico.
He did not. And look at this.
The referee
official as well.
Now perhaps fine suspensions in the future of MJF, but he doesn't care. Like I said, his mission was about humiliation here tonight. And
his mission now is just getting underway. Proper.
Shelton Benjamin, Bobby Lashley just tuning up Mystico. Center of the ring after going to war with MJF. And MJF.
Are we going to see it?
Something no one.
Greater humiliation for a luchador.
No one has been able to do in more. His more than 25-plus year career. And
MJF took the mask off.
Come on. Humiliation. That is the name of the game for MJF.
They did exactly what he...
Oh, look at it now, putting Mystico's mask on.
Get a towel out there for Mystico, cover his head.
Oh, wait.
Oh, look at this.
In comes Bandito Templario. Oh, wait, from the other side.
Speedball Bailey.
That's Kevin Knight. Speedball Mark Bailey. First Syndicate none the wiser. Now Lashley and Benjamin taking down MJF.
Double super swing.
Cross kicks. As Bandito, Templario, Teton coming to the aid as Bailey and Knight occupying the ring.
And it looks like that Mikey's got another mask in his left hand there.
Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, MVP, they are.
And thankfully, we're keeping the camera off of Mystico until we can put a mask back on this match.
This is really embarrassing, I really think.
Templario helping Mystico to his feet as MJF crawling to the back as the Hurt Syndicate. MVP trying to hold the AEW World Tag Team Champions back. bit of a stalemate here. Hurts to get not willing to give ground, but neither are the stars of AEW and CMLL standing shoulder to shoulder. But fans' action continues tonight on Dynamite. Coming up next, the $4 million peso high-flying four-way match.
Locked in a stare-down with Mother Nature, some wilt, but others push forward. They are the real ones, and they drink a real good light beer. Slim and Clear 2.0. Real ones know.
At Little Caesars, grab 2 classic pepperoni or cheese pizzas for only $15, and you'll be the champion of mealtime. 2 great pizzas, 1 low price. 2 for $15, medium classics for a limited time only. Hot and ready.
100 years. It's a story written by Canadians. And at the 100 Years in Canada event, we're honoring our deep roots with employee pricing on most Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram models. You pay what we pay with up to $11,800 in total incentives on the 2025 Ram 1500. And you can also get employee pricing on the 2025 Chrysler Pacifica, assembled by Canadians for Canadian families. Because for 100 years, you didn't just ride along, you drove us.
Your spending changes month to month.
I'll be right back. I gotta grab a beverage and let's have some.
So the new CIBC Adaptive MasterCard automatically adapts month to month to month, earning you more points where you spend the most. Introducing CIBC Adaptive MasterCard.
Staples can help you crush your to-do list so you can get back to living. Crushing your to-do list? That was easy.
Bums. We don't tend to talk about them, but 1 in 2 of them might get hemorrhoids. Itchy, swollen pains in the behind. Sound familiar? Use Anusol Plus to soothe itching, reduce swelling, and relieve pain. And for cleansing, try Anusol Wipes.
A Tim's Donut and Tim's Coffee is the most Canadian duo. And now, when you buy any size hot brewed or iced coffee, get a donut for $1. An iconic deal on the iconic Canadian duo. Get your Tim's Dollar Donut today.
Bud Light, for a clean, crisp taste that's easy to enjoy.
I'd do anything. Surprise! We got a dog.
Aw, new pet? Let's go to PetSmart. We've got literally anything you need. And Treats Rewards gives you savings with every purchase for every pet. PetSmart. Anything for pets.
Unleash your inner lion at Leo Vegas.
The 2-hour season finale of Sullivan's Crossing, Sunday on CTV.
This program may contain coarse language and scenes of violence that could be disturbing to some viewers. Discretion is advised.
Welcome back to Grand Slam, Mexico. From the home of Lucha Libre, the Cathedral Arena, Mexico. As the action continues on this 2.5-hour special broadcast.
This is a 4 million pesos high-flying four-way match. Simple and fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing 208 pounds, mostrar algo de amor por Ricochet.
A man who's had his fair share of bad luck in these matches with these high purses, Nigel. Ricochet.
Yeah, he had the opportunity to win $400,000 back in April on Dynamite. Unfortunately, Team Ricochet losing out to Team Ospreay. 4 million pesos would go a long way to ease those wounds, dare I say. Tony, what would you do with 4 million pesos?
I'd probably buy a bunch of baseball cards and about 5 more dogs.
4 million pesos, about 211,000 American or U.S. dollars. Those watching at home.
From Teotihuacan, weighing 170 pounds,
Excalibur, what an amazing star he has become. And Nigel, you and I were there when he debuted over 300 days ago on Collision. He has not lost a match in AEW since then.
We saw the bottom of your screen, 24-0, this scintillating, flashy, risk-taking luchador. Quite the backstory. Began training under the tutelage of a friendly luchador who taught him to fight, to deal with bullies. And eventually went back to the Temple of the Moon, the site of his Mayan heritage, to get his current name.
And Hologram, somebody that, very similar to Bandito, came up outside of the CMLL system, wrestling independently here in Mexico, and now the honor, the privilege of competing in Mexico City by becoming a star with All Elite Wrestling.
from Washington, D.C., weighing 171 pounds,
Lio Rush, somebody that's also had the share of misfortune, well, similar to Ricochet in that $400,000 match. Ricochet and Lio Rush came out on the losing end of that. Action Andretti, other member of crew at Lio Rush's side.
What'd you make of the mask, though, that Lio Rush is wearing? Is that to mock the other luchadors here tonight, or is it sort of to say I'm part of this?
I think it is pure mockery, because Lio Rush, Action Andretti, they competed last night on the joint CMLL AEW event, and they came out on the losing end of things last night, but 4 million pesos could go a long way to softening that trip, easing that trip back home.
from Mexico City, weighing 167 pounds, Mascara Dorada.
And a hero's welcome for the young Marvel, Mascara Dorada. No stranger to competing in these hallowed halls of Arena Mexico, but now with 4 million pesos on the line.
Excalibur, you talked about hallowed halls. You talked about the CMLL event here yesterday. Today is historic for us and for pro wrestling. First American pro wrestling promotion to hold a program right here in Arena Mexico, and we're all part of it.
It is great to be here alongside you, Tony and Nigel.
Just an amazing night. We got so much more to go. Interested to see if Ricochet will pay more attention to the match than he will the fans.
Certainly a vociferous reaction. The man who is out of this world. Hold on a second. Lio Rush equally interested in the fans here at ringside. And Ricochet, who's talked about trying to find members for what he called his crew. People have similar ideas for his aspirations.
Oh, look at that. Behind Ricochet drops Mascara Dorada.
Ooh.
Hologram goes down, and Lio Rush, Ricochet working in concert here, even though there can be only one winner.
Absolutely. That was a smart move by Ricochet. Backs turned, eyes towards Lio Rush.
There we go. But certainly, at some point, this allegiance is going to have to break down. We talked earlier, Excalibur, here we are in Mexico City, weren't we? 8,000 feet.
Yeah, 7,000 feet above sea level, definitely.
A match like this certainly is going to fade. The locals are used to it.
Ricochet with the head.
Yeah, I think the name of the game for Ricochet and Lio Rush is to end this match as quickly as possible, but with 3 other opponents, easier said than done.
Doing what I would do starting out, a strategy here, slow things down.
A Hologram, Mascara Dorada, sent to the floor. Rush, Ricochet.
Ricochet wants to go over top. Oh, the luchadors have arisen.
Hologram, Dorada. pair of kicks for Ricochet, and now off the shoulders of Dorado, arm drag. Down goes Lio Rush, swing and a miss by Ricochet. Thrust kick connects from Mascara Dorada. Now Hologram returns the favor as Dorada takes down Ricochet.
It's amazing teamwork, tandem wrestling. Love every bit of it. Look at this.
Creative offense and arm drags. I've never seen someone beat somebody with an arm drag.
You can certainly soften your opponent up as Hologram gets the boost from Mascara Dorada. The drop kicks take Lio Rush and Ricochet out, and now the two luchadors and Mascarado. They know there's 4 million pesos on the line in this match. This is a match. This is a showcase event for AEW Grand Slam Mexico. Our debut here in Mexico City. A victory here tonight is worth so much more than 4 million pesos.
Oh, look at this. On the outside, Lio Rush. Oh, and Ricochet.
There's some very stout barricades here.
Yeah, everything about this arena is stout.
I mean, but these are permanent fixtures here. Right. These are bolted to the floor, not like the barricades that we typically bring from arena to arena.
Right.
As Dorada,
oh my God! Oh, I could hear it and almost feel it.
As referee Bryce Remsburg struggling to regain control of this match. Lio Rush turns Mascara Dorada into the ring, but he returned him to Ricochet. Nigel, perhaps a tactical error by Lio.
To a certain extent, to all intents and purposes, at this juncture at least, it's just become a tag match. Even here, it's Lio Rush focusing on Dorado. Back inside the ring. It's a 2-on-1 situation.
Dorado. Knee strike.
Eventually, it's got to break down, Nigel, as you've been saying.
By the time it does that, there may be only 2 people left in the game.
Lio Rush puts on the brakes. Bandera sends Dorada out to the apron. High common gear. He staggers Rush back towards center. Dorada makes the climb, but Ricochet makes Dorada pay for the small delay in his ascent. And now Lio Rush using his body sends Dorada crashing into the barricade once again.
Watch this.
Hologram baits in Lio Rush. Boot turns him around. Anti-Giri. Rush rattled once again as Hologram. The anti-air from Ricochet.
Oh man, what timing on that kick.
The timing, the anticipation. Perfection from Ricochet, and now Ricochet takes flight. And Rush takes down Hologram. Fans don't go anywhere. Action continues.
Fire it up.
The all-new Dragon Flame Grilled Whopper is here at BK. Bold, juicy, flame grilled, and ready for adventure. Experience a new kind of flame at Burger King. How to Train Your Dragon, only in theaters.
Your financial journey starts here.
Whatever life you choose, gold is easy to invest in online. It could help you grow what you have and protect it. Gold. Choose your own path.
We've been Mazda owners since 2011.
We have CX-90. It's the complete package. Driving dynamics, reliability, and safety.
I know that every time I buckle my kids into our Mazda, that it helps us get where we're going safely. The moment I got behind the wheel of a Mazda, I knew that I would be a Mazda owner for a very long time.
It's a great vehicle, great brand, great people.
Find out why. Nothing moves you like Mazda.
I'm a hot sleeper. First I kick the covers off, then the pillows.
Then me.
A cooling mattress can help. Let's find you the perfect one.
When the temperature rises, cool off. Literally. The Sleep Cool event is on now. Only at Sleep Country.
We know that the remarkable happens when East meets West, coming alive in our shared passions, our creative pursuits. And here in Sapporo, you too can discover the remarkable where East meets West.
Tired of looking tired? Hydra Energetic Face and Eye Care by L'Oreal Men Expert. With vitamin C and protein, reduces the signs of fatigue. Skin is hydrated, looks energized and refreshed. Suitable for sensitive skin. Hydra Energetic Routine by L'Oreal Men Expert.
Your car deserves more performance with every drive. Shell V-Power Nitro Plus Premium Gasoline. A fuel like no other. More performance with every drive.
Wendy's new grilled cheese cheeseburger. Is it a grilled cheese or a cheeseburger? Huh. 2 grilled cheese buns, caramelized onions, and fresh Canadian beef. Make it make sense. Try one today.
Super Team Canada! New series stream now! Only on Crave.
The most elite of all! TSN delivers explosive all-elite wrestling every Wednesday on Dynamite. Unbelievable! AEW Dynamite on TSN.
This program may contain coarse language and scenes of violence that could be disturbing to some viewers. Discretion is advised.
And they're back.
4 million pesos on the line in this 4-way match. Ricochet and Lio Rush, they've been working together as a unit, as have Hologram and Mascara Dorada. But Nigel, at some point, this match has got to break down. Only one man can walk away with that $211,000.
Will it be Hologram who's turned things around right now? The 2-on-1 disadvantage. And again, coming up short.
Lio Rush, the frog splash. Elects not to go for the cover. Hologram, a man who detailed his backstory, Nigel. He's a man that began his career wrestling in a ring that was set up in a dirt lot behind a car dealership. Now to go from that to Arena Mexico, but yeah.
What's going on here? Ricochet, a little upset.
Yeah, well, Lio Rush
as well.
He's shining the dome of Ricochet, and now it's showing match. This relationship quickly deteriorating. These two men are arguing. Mascara Dorada delivers the drop kick to the back of Ricochet, sending him into Lio Rush. Now, look at that. Dorada launching off the leg of Ricochet. Hurricanrana takes down Lio Rush. Now the Bipasso, and up goes Dorada. Down goes Ricochet. Lio Rush looking to staunch the momentum of Mascara Dorada. Sends Dorada across the ring. Lio Rush swinging a miss. Hologram comes in. Leg there from Hologram. And now Ricochet. Leapfrog in. Dorada. Over the top destroyer. Ricochet staggered and Ricochet out of the ring.
Serendipity, I think, on the part of Ricochet to get out there.
Yeah, we have seen Dorada and Hologram work together, but it's going to break down sometime between these two. Like right now.
Dorada looking for the trip. Leapfrog up and over the top. Hologram. And Hologram does Mascara Dorada.
Thought they were going after each other, and boy, was I wrong.
Boy, the action certainly picked up there. Hologram swinging for the fences. Watch this. A little bit of distraction, and then two impacts on the outside.
What a night here in Mexico City. And we got some big on sales coming up tomorrow at AEWTIX.com for Wednesday, August 6th in Cleveland. The pre-sale code is AEWTV. And also Cincinnati, the 13th and 14th back-to-back nights. Dynamite and Collision available tomorrow. AEWTV is your pre-sale code.
AEWTIX.com. For that, those and all other live events, all in Texas included, as Mascara Dorada Hologram put on a legendary clinic. Hologram, he captured the arm of Dorada, now into a pinning predicament. Brings down Dorada.
Tenuous from these two luchadors at this point. I think that's the respect that they have for each other, and rather the hatred they have for the two men on the outside.
Spanish Fly delivered by Hologram, and now Dorada, though, escapes the potential brainbuster attempt. Dorada comes in. Oh, crucifix! Bomb!
Just amazing. It really is. The whole night's been that way. But that move was amazing.
But now Ricochet breaking up the pinning predicament. Looking to get his share, that full share of the winner's purse, but so is Lio Rush. Lio sends Ricochet to the floor, but now Dorada, the waistlock. Ricochet escapes. Rapid fire strikes. Ricochet connects. Dorada unsteady on his feet. Dorada comes up. Caught. Rush flush with that one.
Toe of the boot to the jaw.
But Ricochet looking for vertigo. Dorada avoids. And Ricochet, what a leap! What a stomp by Ricochet! Ricochet going for that knee on Lio Rush. Lio, the misdirect, picks the ankle. And now Lio Rush reverse hook on Rana. But hologram, fireman's carry. No. Reverse work on Rana for hologram. Now Metzger Dorada. Lio caught him. And Dorada opens on the brakes. Great show of core strength there, Nigel.
Yeah, to protect himself against the poison Rana. But Lio Rush
drops down.
Trying not to be denied. He got it this third time.
3 for 3 goes Lio Rush. Metzger Dorada down. 1, 2. Rush. No.
Lio thought he had it, and believe you me, some spectacular moves by the young man. That's a kick, man. How about that?
Let's watch this great adaptation. First the poison Rana.
Back to live action. Lio Rush, the frog splash. The leg is hooked too, but Ricochet just wiped him out.
4 million pesos on the line. Who will go home with the money?
Just a hair under $211,000. Think of all the polish Ricochet could buy for his head.
For his head. Man, Leo's not moving, guys. Oh, there he goes.
Yes, he is.
Fullness.
Lio Rush up to his feet as Ricochet took him a moment too long to steady himself on the ropes. Oh, headbutt.
Yeah, Leo hurt himself on that.
Now things breaking down between Lio Rush and Ricochet. They were working together so well, but we knew that was only going to last for so long.
Very perilous on the top rope. Didn't have the momentum for the Hurricane Rana.
Oh my God.
Blocked Ricochet, showing his core strength, picking Lio up, but Lio battering Ricochet with some right hands. Now Lio Rush could be thinking superplex, but in comes hologram.
Oh boy.
Hologram could be thinking that portal bomb, but no. Reversal. And Ricochet goes down. Now Lio Rush, though, the roll-up, pinfall. Oh, Rush, even with the feet on the ropes. Hologram able to kick out.
Bryce Remsburg saw, but the 3 count hit Lio in the head as the arm was going down.
Lio looking for the stunner, but now hologram does no Adora de Mosquetero. The portal bomb. 2 days.
Hologram with the win.
Hologram earns the victory in front of this capacity crowd here in Mexico City, and also earns 4 million pesos.
Big win for a rising star. Big for him to win it in Arena Mexico.
But fans, up next, the CEO Mercedes Moné challenges Zuxis for the CMLL World Women's Championship.
100 years. It's a story written by Canadians. And at the 100 Years in Canada event, we're honoring our deep roots with employee pricing on most Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram models. You pay what we pay with up to $11,800 in total incentives on the 2025 Ram 1500. And you can also get employee pricing on the 2025 Chrysler Pacifica, assembled by Canadians for Canadian families. Because for 100 years, you didn't just ride along, you drove us.
Hologram is
Bedard to bring him up for Regina.
richer.
1-on-2, step by the defenseman to the net. The Deacon, he scores! Oh my!
The Western Hockey League, the world's finest development league for junior hockey players. Offering a world-class player experience and the most comprehensive hockey scholarship in North America, the WHL has been a leading supplier of talent for the NHL for nearly 60 years. The Western Hockey League, where community, education, and elite hockey development deliver the best.
And oh, by the way, Nick, sorry about the Oilers losing.
I could ask. Why not? Yeah, I'll just ask.
Wondering about Ozempic? Ask your doctor and visit ozempic.ca for savings.
I'd do anything.
Surprise! We got a dog.
Aw, new pet? Let's go to PetSmart. We've got literally anything you need. And Treats Rewards gives you savings with every purchase for every pet. PetSmart. Anything for pets.
Avoid the hype.
Whatever life you choose, gold is easy to invest in online. It could help you grow what you have and protect it. Go. Choose your own path.
Sorry, Ketchup.
I appreciate that.
Taco Bell's nacho fries just dropped. Crispy, spicy, cheesy perfection. Finally in Canada. Only at Taco Bell.
Bud Light, for a clean, crisp taste that's easy to enjoy.
Hey, it's your gut instinct. Always one step ahead. I know what's up and who's up. So next time the game's on and it feels game-changing, bet your way with Betway.
It just Hut's different. All Pizza Hut favorites, all $10.99. So when the order's up in the air or the crew can't agree, just tell them Pizza Hut's got the tiebreaker. Seriously, what more do you need? Pizza-wise, get it at Pizza Hut.
A new season of The Amazing Race Canada coming this summer to CTV and Crave.
This program may contain coarse language and scenes of violence that could be disturbing to some viewers. Discretion is advised.
Now as we have here.
This contest at one fall is for the CMLL World Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from Boston, Massachusetts. She is the TBS champion, the CEO, Mercedes Money.
On Saturday, July 12th, Globe Life Field, Arlington, Texas. All in Texas. Mercedes Moné will challenge timeless Tony Storm for the AEW Women's World Championship. But Nigel, it's like for Mercedes, winning titles is contagious.
Yeah, once she had one,
Duke is coming out now.
She's looking for a fourth tonight. The CMLL Women's Champion, currently held by this luchadora. And her opponent from San Juan, Puerto Rico, she is the CMLL World Women's Champion, Susie.
It's amazing, but we saw Mercedes, who, by the way, looks every bit the star that she is when she makes her entrance. She could go on to All In with another major championship, and look at the confidence you can just see rising from her.
And with a record of 22-0, you can understand why, as there, the official Aubrey Edwards praising the prestigious title.
Aubrey Edwards drawing the assignment for this CMLL World Women's Championship match. Zeuxis, the 23rd world champion, winning the title at CMLL's 91st anniversary event last year, defeating a name very familiar to AEW fans, Willow Nightingale. But Zeuxis, early advantage here.
Zeuxis, 1 count only.
Quick kick out there by the CEO, Mercedes Moné.
Yeah, good effort to try to go ahead and win the match right immediately. Why not?
Strong start from the CML Women's Champion, Zeuxis. This a rematch, of course, from last June. Oh, wow.
Yeah, these two women, no strangers to one another. Now Zeuxis, look for the cover. The leg is hooked. Mercedes able to kick out.
Speaks to the relationship between AEW and CMLL. Many stars from south of the border coming up to America, plying their trade, making great names for themselves in America.
Likewise, many of the stars of AEW venturing down here to CMLL. This is just the biggest part yet of this collaboration between the greatest professional wrestling companies in the world.
It's been a great working agreement. It really has. It is.
Oh, wait. Zeuxis counters. Sits down. Sunset flip attempt. Mercedes avoiding catastrophe there.
It's done a lot for our television programs. Dynamite, Collision, our pay-per-views, and I'm sure it's done a lot here, like it did last night for CMLL.
Look at this.
Zeuxis. Oh, into the lung blower. Mercedes goes down. 1, 2.
Whoa. That's one of the moves that Zeuxis has beaten a lot of her opponents with.
Zeuxis is a little frustrated.
Unable, hitting this early in the match against the CEO.
Are you guys surprised that Zeuxis is just... They haven't been really good covers.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh, boy.
Mercedes gonna make a statement here. Center of the ring. Zeuxis. This match has been all her since the get-go, but Mercedes now trying to turn things around. Zeuxis rolls to the ropes, forces the break.
Yes. Right. Really, literally, everything to win and nothing to lose in this match. Only the CMLL women's title on the line. One could question that decision. You think maybe with the AEW women's title match on the line soon. So soon, in fact, that this is perhaps...
And just 24 days away. Mercedes Moné challenging Timeless Toni Storm for the AEW Women's World Championship, but now Zeuxis, very disadvantageous position as the Meteor, center of the ring. The leg is hooked, and Zeuxis, though, powers her way out.
24 days away, which will culminate in the biggest World Championship match of them all. And Mercedes Moné, if you believe in momentum, and we really do, has all the momentum, I believe, going into this.
Zeuxis steps up, working Rana.
Smart, get out of the ring.
We saw some frustration on the face of Zeuxis, but she is now stealing. Zeuxis, the tope suicida, the rough landing. And this match for the CMLL World Women's Championship continues. Don't go anywhere.
That was literally a crash and burn, man.
It's Miller time. When the clock seems to slow down. And to appreciate it, Miller Lite's got great taste in all 90 calories. It's Miller time.
Introducing the Hyundai Ioniq 9. All-electric 3-row SUV. With comfortable, class-leading interior space, seating for up to 7 passengers, and up to 539 kilometers of all-electric range. The Hyundai Ioniq 9 won't take you to space. It brings space to you.
Coming up next is the 10-man tag.
CIBC makes sure your spending is never a mystery. Because with the CIBC Smart Account, you can go back through your spending history. So it's like you're actually there. To see your money and make sense of your money. And now, get $450 and a $100 Skip gift card when you open a CIBC Smart Account.
As we
Domino's new Parmesan stuffed crust pizza tastes like never before. Because Domino's has never had stuffed crust before. Seriously. But we do now, and it's stuffed with melty cheese and topped with garlic seasoning and Parmesan. Try it for the first time tonight. From Domino's.
Hiding muscle and joint pain behind a smile? Voltaren can help. Voltaren contains a clinically proven anti-inflammatory that penetrates deep to relieve your pain and reduce inflammation. Voltaren, the joy of movement.
I'd do anything.
Surprise! We got a dog.
Aw, new pet? Let's go to PetSmart. We've got literally anything you need. And Treats Rewards gives you savings with every purchase for every pet. PetSmart, anything for pets.
Bar none, there's nothing else better than Auto Trader.
Knowing they're Canadian, I think absolutely is a cherry on top.
That definitely changes the game for me.
It's been around for 50 years, and it's still the best place to buy or sell a car. The answer is Auto Trader.
Bud Light, for a clean, crisp taste that's easy to enjoy.
I need to know the upcoming season of Love Island USA. What do you see?
Let's take a look.
Oh, honey, look at you. And those bombshells. Are they? No.
Yeah.
You're right. Yes!
Box off flying.
Oh my gosh, this is so hot.
Oh, this comes off pretty easy.
Safe to say this season's looking pretty good.
This program may contain coarse language and scenes of violence that could be disturbing to some viewers. Discretion is advised.
Let's go the CMLL World Women's Championship on the line. The challenger, Mercedes Moné, has a decided advantage on the champion, Zeuxis of CMLL.
Very close coming back as well.
And Nigel, I believe if Mercedes will go on to win this match, that tope we witnessed that Zeuxis crash landed on, that may be the most pivotal moment of this match.
Certainly would think so. A very awkward crash on the outside for the CML World Women's Champion. But by the looks of things, she's trying to battle back.
Zeuxis, the Spanish fly. Cover, two. Oh, Mercedes able to kick out.
Again, it does seem like a tactical error by the CMLL Women's Champion not to cover the shoulders specifically, but just watch here. First of all, turning things around with a snap. Power slam on the apron, and then back inside. Just watch the impact here. Slamming the CEO down. There's a slight hook of a leg, but you can see from your screen nothing on the shoulders of the TBS champion.
But Zeuxis, the CMLL World Women's Champion, still in this fight. Fireman's carry as the CEO up, but Mercedes reverses work on Rana. Now Zeuxis swing, intercepted. Mercedes backstabber, and Mercedes brings her over. And Mercedes has Zeuxis down, but Zeuxis able to pry the grip open.
Still evidently with somewhat of a strength advantage. The champion of both champions.
Now, pump handle coming up.
Pump handle. Mercedes driven down, 1, 2, and Zeuxis again getting a little frustrated, but she has to continue to apply pressure to Mercedes Moné if Zeuxis hopes to defend her CMLL World Women's Championship.
And she also has to make a better pinning combination. I've said it a couple of times, but that's her style. She's a champion. Who am I to say?
Now Zeuxis up in the corner. So with that Spanish fly is just how dangerous Zeuxis can be, but Mercedes now resorting to a headbutt.
Yeah, she's got style, but Mercedes is very vicious as well.
What is this?
Wait, Zeuxis changes her grip. And now, oh, Mercedes counters, 1, 2, 3.
The winner of this match, CMLL World Women's Champion, the CEO, Mercedes Moné.
Mercedes Moné on the road to All In
can see Zeuxis had something in mind, but it was Monet who twisted her hips, getting the power slam of sorts. You could see even a shocked look on her face, as much as I was stunned. Another belt for Monet, another work of art.
And just 24 days from now, Mercedes Moné could be adding the AEW Women's World Championship to her collection when she faces timeless Toni Storm at All in Texas.
The streamers fly. More gold for the CEO.
Unbelievable. It's quite a celebration, which I can tell you right now, this young lady deserves. You may like her, you may not, but you can't deny what she has become.
You gotta give credit to Zeuxis. She put up a hell of a fight here.
She landed in Mexico with money on her mind and someone else on her lips. She was the kind of woman your mother takes home to you, with thighs that would give the Chihuahuan desert a wet dream. One thing she did know was how to hold the gold, and not the Acapulco kind either. She had a date with the chief executive officer, who wanted dinner, a kiss, and maybe one belt too many. Well, deep throat the Tabasco, baby. It's time to turn up the heat. There was one chance in a million she would bump into her past. But like everything out of the past, it was all behind her now.
That's Mina Shirakawa at the top of the ramp, but look at this.
It's the lady in red.
And that lady in red is the AEW Women's World Champion, timeless Toni Storm.
Hardware going everywhere.
It has been getting increasingly physical between these two women as we approach All in Texas, and Mercedes Moné fleeing, attempting to flee from timeless Toni Storm, and looking for Storm Zero on the ramp. The referees pleading with the champion as Mercedes trying to escape into the arms of a lucky fan here at ringside.
Check the face of the Women's World Champion. I'm telling you, what a match that is going to be coming up. And All in only 24 days away.
And luckily for Mercedes Moné, the referees were here to hold timeless Toni Storm back, but there will be no holding back of the AEW Women's World Champion at All in Texas, Saturday, July 12th at Globe Life Field.
No more, come on.
Let the games begin!
Let the games begin.
The statement made by the champion. How will the challenger respond in Texas?
At Little Caesars, grab 2 classic pepperoni or cheese pizzas for only $15, and you'll be the champion of mealtime. 2 great pizzas, 1 low price. 2 for $15, medium classics for a limited time only. Hot and ready.
100 years. It's a story written by Canadians. And at the 100 Years in Canada event, we're honoring our deep roots with employee pricing on most Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram models. You pay what we pay with up to $11,800 in total incentives on the 2025 Ram 1500. And you can also get employee pricing on the 2025 Chrysler Pacifica, assembled by Canadians for Canadian families. Because for 100 years, you didn't just ride along, you drove us.
Your spending changes month to month to month. So, the new CIBC Adaptive MasterCard automatically adapts month to month to month, earning you more points where you spend the most. Introducing CIBC Adaptive MasterCard.
You founded your kayak company because you love the ocean, not spreadsheets. You need to hire.
I need Indeed.
Indeed, you do. When you sponsor a job on Indeed, candidates can find it easier, so you can hire easier. Visit Indeed.com/hire.
Tired of looking tired? Hydra Energetic Face and Eye Care by L'Oreal Men Expert. With vitamin C and protein, reduces the signs of fatigue. Skin is hydrated, looks energized and refreshed. Suitable for sensitive skin. Hydra Energetic Routine by L'Oreal Men Expert.
Bud Light, for a clean, crisp taste that's easy to enjoy.
Your car deserves more performance with every drive. Shell V-Power Nitro Plus Premium Gasoline. A fuel like no other. More performance with every drive.
Sorry, ketchup. Taco Bell's nacho fries just dropped. Crispy, spicy, cheesy perfection. Finally in Canada. Only at Taco Bell.
The W on TSN. WNBA lives here.
Canada, there's no mountain we can't climb. No challenge we can't conquer. We won't let any roadblock stand in our way. Detour simply means we'll find a new way to get where we're going. When faced with a U-turn, we'll do whatever it takes to make it to the finish line. We are a country built on tradition. A tradition of perseverance and strength. And a tradition of coming together every summer for a new season of The Amazing Race Canada on CTV and Crave.
This program may contain coarse language and scenes of violence that could be disturbing to some viewers. Discretion is advised.
I'm live in Arena, Mexico!
The participants first, from Essex, England, weighing 225 pounds, the aerialist, Assassin, Will Ospreay!
It's been an electric atmosphere all night long, Tony, but somehow, some way, this crowd found a way to get even louder.
Does not surprise me, because what Will Ospreay has become here in AEW.
We would be remiss if we did not mention Will Ospreay with the bandage, the black eye, courtesy of Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, the AEW founding fathers, who were poised to deliver a super kick with the thumbtacks on the shoe to Swerve Strickland when Ospreay got in the way and took the shot for Swerve.
Joining him and going to buy weight at 789 pounds, they are the AEW World Trios Champions, Samoa Joe, Katsuyori Shibata, and Powerhouse Hobbs, the Ops!
Nigel McGuinness, for a long time, it seemed like that no one could equal the Death Riders. That is, until Samoa Joe, Katsuyori Shibata, and Powerhouse Hobbs teamed up. That's why they're the AEW World Trios Champions, and that's why last week they intervened on behalf of Ospreay and Strickland.
Had it not been for the Ops coming to the aid of Swerve, Ospreay, and Page, it would have been a very different end to things.
Tacoma, Washington, weighing 225
Unfortunately, they do not come with thumbtacks glued to the soles of the shoes.
It was interesting that later in the telecast, how Hangman had confronted the Young Bucks while he was getting ready to check on Ospreay, and Swerve heard everything that was said.
Yeah, it was last week at Summer Blockbuster. Hangman, he said he never asked for the Young Bucks' help. He never wanted the Young Bucks' help. And if they do anything to interfere in Hangman's business, in Ospreay's business, or even in Swerve's business, there would be hell to pay.
And their opponent first, from Puerto, weighing 249 pounds, the Beast, Muta!
Very interesting late addition to this match. Claudio Castagnoli of the Death Riders facing travel issues on his way to get into Mexico City. The EVPs, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, threw their weight around, and they enlisted the Beast Mordos to their side here tonight.
Good choice, I would think. Here we go.
Next being accompanied by Marina Shafir, Wheeler Yuta, and the AEW World Champion,
Jon Moxley, who has held that AEW World Championship under lock and key since he won it. He will face Hangman Adam Page, the #1 contender for that title at All In Texas Saturday, July 12th, Globe Life Stadium, AEW, TIX.com. Globe Life Theme Park.
And from Rancho Cucamonga, California, at a combined weight of 417 pounds, they are founding fathers of AEW, Nicholas and Matthew Jackson, the Young Bucks.
One of the greatest tag teams of their generation, and two men that I was able to call a very large part of their early career, and they're two men that I am profoundly disappointed in what they've become here today.
I think what they become is a good point. What they are as wrestlers has never been in question. You are right. They are still the greatest tag team that I've ever seen.
Arguably victims of their success, but you could never take away the influence that they have had, setting the stage not only for AEW but so many professional wrestlers around the world. No pun intended, they bucked the system. They did it on their own terms. Professional world has a lot to thank them for.
They aren't the only founding fathers of AEW. There were others that played a role in the creation of All Elite Wrestling. You caught a look underneath that right eye of Ospreay.
Ospreay's asking to start things off, I think.
It's more than the black eye. It's almost like a big blood blister, right? That looks pretty bad.
Now, Matthew Jackson immediately tagging out.
Yeah, there's the reason.
Mordos.
There's the reason they brought him in.
Money well spent. Beast Mordos, a real monster. Ooh.
Mordos, powerful right hand. And you know, the EVPs, Matthew and Nicholas, calling in the mercenary and the Beast Mordos. We've seen the Death Riders not above employing mercenaries on their own, as well as Mordos. Look at this frenetic pace to begin this match. Mordos attempting to shut down this 10,000 plus strong crowd here in Arena Mexico, but Ospreay, I mean, he has such a connection with the fans, Tony.
Well, he is spectacular what he does in the ring and the way he presents himself on the microphone. You are with him every step of the way.
Ospreay off the back of Mordos.
start from the aerial assassin. He looked like he might take to the air right now.
Will Ospreay looking to take flight, but Nicholas Jackson intercepts with the Gamengiri.
Notice how Nicholas ran across. He saw that coming. That was great anticipation by Nick Jackson.
And Matthew into the match for the catapult. Gamengiri. The hallmarks. The Young Bucks tandem offense. The stomp. Ospreay goes down in the founding fathers at the center of the ring. Gutbuster, neckbreaker combination.
Yeah, we are seeing exactly why I was saying they're the greatest tag team I've ever seen.
Classic Young Bucks. Seamless offense. Stereo optic.
As Ospreay, hammer throw into the ropes, ducks the lariat attempt. Double hip toss. Ospreay counters. Takes down Matthew and Nicholas. Manhattan drop for Matthew. One for Nicholas as well. And Ospreay fighting off the Young Bucks 2-on-1 here. Oh, but
over the eye.
Yeah, Nicholas gouging that right eye of Ospreay.
Oh, beautiful again.
The chorus of boos greeting the founding fathers is Wheeler Yuta, the representative of the Death Riders, tagging into this match. Yuta turns in, but Ospreay
right into that.
Ospreay makes him pay now. Swerve Strickland. You see his first legal action of this match.
Love to see Ospreay and Swerve work together. Loving this.
Uppercut. And finishing start press. As Swerve comes in. The uppercut. And the celebration, but Swerve with 4 other members of the opposition and Marina Shafir lurking on the outside. Swerve cannot afford to give his opponents any ground.
I want to remind the fans we are set to go to the bottom of the hour, but we're going to stay with this as long as it takes. What a night it has been. The fans here don't want to go anywhere, I can tell you that. They've enjoyed every minute of it. We hope you have as well. What a night. Unforgettable.
Look for the kick. Swerve makes him pay with a backbreaker.
Here he comes. Violence manifest.
Quick right jabs. Tenderizing Wheeler Yuta.
What a pro wrestler Joe is. What a pro.
And Joe. Big elbow drop. A lot of weight coming down on the chest of Wheeler Yuta. And now Katsuyori Shibata.
Yeah, speaking of great pro wrestlers.
A man simply known as the wrestler, Katsuyori Shibata. He's had his fair share of encounters with Wheeler Yuta. Yuta trying to get the better of Shibata, but Shibata hammers him with those elbow strikes. And fans special programming note, Collision returns live this Saturday at 7 Central on TNT and streaming on Max as Shibata rocking Wheeler Yuta. Yuta with nowhere to go.
Right forearms paying dividends.
I'm looking forward to returning live this Saturday with you in Washington and Seattle. Great lineup, we understand, in the works right now after this tremendous program we've had here tonight.
Quick tags in and out by the Ops. Powerhouse Hobbs. Katsuyori Shibata and now Samoa Joe hammering Wheeler Yuta. You see frustration growing just by the body language of the AEW World Champion Jon Moxley. Cover made, leg is hooked, and Yuta narrowly kicks out.
Samoa Joe having a jolly old time here.
Jawbreaker.
Finally the smile broken and in comes Mox.
The AEW World Champion, the man not long ago battled Samoa Joe inside a steel cage.
Those are some heavy blows we're watching right now. I can tell you that.
Moxley accelerates.
Everybody's in, they realize.
Could have won the match.
And Samoa Joe, that Kikina clutch has been like kryptonite to Jon Moxley, the AEW World Champion.
Great camera shot over the head, man, of the violence that's in the ring.
Ospreay off the chest of Matthew. Enziguri.
What is Ospreay going to do, my God?
Will Ospreay perched on the top turnbuckle, steals himself. Sky Twister press into the pile. And fans don't go anywhere. Our main event continues tonight live on Grand Slam Mexico.
It's a cucumber when it goes in the jar, and then it just comes out a pickle.
Go on.
So, like, when does that happen?
Oh, right. Like, what's the pickle point?
Exactly.
Dude, I don't even know. I guess it's sort of like an olive?
Wait, no, an olive is like always an olive.
You need to write this stuff down.
It's nice to really talk to somebody about these things. Anyway, what are you doing tonight?
Not much. What about you?
We are made in Canada. Homegrown, Canadian-owned and operated. We're neighbors, friends, family, who breathe life into the communities we live in and nurture the backyards we play in, planting millions of trees each year. We're more than just made in Canada. We're a fabric of Canada.
100 years. It's a story written by Canadians. And at the 100 Years in Canada event, we're honoring our deep roots with employee pricing on most Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram models. You pay what we pay with up to $7,750 in total incentives on the 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee. And you can also get employee pricing on the trail-rated and tech-savvy Jeep Compass. Because for 100 years, you didn't just ride along, you drove us.
Avoid the hype. Whatever life you choose, gold is easy to invest in online. It could help you grow what you have and protect it. Gold. Choose your own path.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Drinking more of summer with Tim's new iced lattes, now whipped for a silky smooth taste. Pairs perfectly with having nowhere to be. Or remembering you have a bunch of places to be. Try a smooth iced latte today in flavors like new brown sugar.
Phoenix.ca makes discussing hair loss treatment plans with a physician convenient and discreet. Kind of like that table over there. The one out of the wind. Oh, they have wild hair.
I'd do anything.
Surprise!
We got a dog.
Aw, new pet? Let's go to PetSmart. We've got literally anything you need. And Treats Rewards gives you savings with every purchase for every pet. PetSmart. Anything for pets.
Looks like you're heading back to the OR.
I need you.
I don't want to be the one holding you back from what you love, Maggie.
Are you going somewhere?
The 2-hour season finale of Sullivan's Crossing, Sunday on CTV. Stream next day on Crave.
AEW Dynamite on TSN.
This program may contain coarse language and scenes of violence that could be disturbing to some viewers. Discretion is advised.
First time ever in our main event, a 10-man tag team battle. The biggest, the brightest stars of all Elite Wrestling. Facing off one another tonight. Moxley, the cover, but Ospreay kicks out.
There's another first time here as well. Watch out.
Again, Ospreay able to kick out now. The Kimura applied by Moxley.
This is Samoa Joe's first time in his grand career in Arena Mexico. That's one of the reasons he got such a great response. They've been wanting to see him. He's been wanting to wrestle here, and damn it, he wants to get in the ring.
Now you see the arms extended by Swerve, by Joe, by Hobbs, by Shibata.
Hobbs allowing his anger to get the better of him, being drawn into the ring. Sleeper out of his own, no.
Moxley able to counter out those right hands to that bandaged forehead of Will Ospreay.
It's crazy. Oh, look at this, so close.
Oh, Moxley.
Gotta get there, gotta get there. Got plenty of people to tag. Gotta get there. There it is.
From one Will to another, in comes Powerhouse Hobbs.
Runaway train.
And Wheeler Yuta now being crushed in the corner by 1/3 of the Trios champions.
Again, we're staying with this one as long as it takes here in the Arena Mexico. Our historic night.
Back at Yuta's head. Whiplashing on that top turnbuckle.
And that short arm lariat from Powerhouse Hobbs. Down go the straps as if this man didn't mean business already.
What a massive body. What muscles.
Matthew Nicholas may have misjudged that last attack. Powerhouse Hobbs trying to beg off. Intercepts the boots of both Matthew and Nicholas, the founding fathers. And Hobbs, a grip on both of their throats.
Watch from behind.
But Wheeler Yuta goes out to the back of Hobbs, and Samoa Joe attempted to come into the ring, but oh, now John Moxley just a toe kick to the midsection.
It took 4. Was that what you're going to say, Nigel?
Exactly what I was going to say. Took the words right out of my mouth.
Right.
But Hobbs runs them over. Runs over Moxley and Yuta. And now Ospreay and Swerve. Over the top, taking out Matthew and Nicholas on the outside. In comes Katsuyori Shibata. The hammer throw sends Yuta across. And the hammer throw sends Hobbs across. Crushing Yuta in the corner. Now Shibata charges in. Drop kick on target.
They're not done yet.
No.
The over and under grip, the suplex throws Yuta into the waiting arms.
We are now in overtime. We're going to stay with this as long as it takes.
Power slam by Hobbs. Shibata. The leg is hooked, but Mordos in there to break it up. And Mordos! Wow! The spear delivered. Takes Hobbs down. Not an easy thing to do. As Mordos tornado.
Well, the things that big man can do. Gee whiz.
Oh, a clubbing shot. Just leveled Shibata.
Here he comes from behind. His first time in the Arena Mexico. Yes.
Well, what a matchup this is.
Got two titans of the ring battling it out here in our main event. Mordos gets the advantage on John Joe. Suplex Mordos. But Joe took his eyes off the Bucks, and now Matthew and Nicholas going to work on the former AEW World Champion. The thrust kick, Ospreay. Oh, Ospreay down to his knees. Almost like he's served up on a platter. With the EVP trigger, no, Ospreay.
He fooled him.
Bounce to his feet. Cutter!
Double ops cutter, Excalibur.
And now Swerve. Over the top, a 2 for 1 for Swerve. Wheeler Yuta, the Busaiku knee.
What a simple sleeper hole.
Shibata trying to drag Yuta down, trying to set him up for that PK. Yuta Busaiku knee for Shibata, but Shibata answers back with the PK.
They are crammed in here to Arena Mexico to the rafters.
Swerve desperately wanted the tag from Shibata. He found it, and now Swerve and Moxley. Exchanging some heavy fire, some live rounds in the center of the ring. Moxley rolling strike, but Swerve breaks the grip, answers one of his own.
Crossing blow.
The hook kick, but Swerve connected fully with that as he floats over. Up. Thrust kick, brain buster.
Love the teamwork with Swerve and Ospreay. Love it.
And Swerve maybe looking for the Swerve stop, but we'll never know. Matthew Jackson intervenes. Sent to the floor. And now Marina Shafir
She's got the referee, which is her job.
And from behind, now Moxley, the roll-up, he's got the trunks too. And three, Sid Moxley.
Warrior winners, the Beast Mortals. We are Yuta, the Young Bucks, and the AEW World Champion, John Moxley.
Not only did John Moxley get the assist from Marina Shafir, but it was the handful of trunks, the added leverage that allowed Moxley to pin Swerve here in our main event.
And look at this, they're not done. They're hammering Samoa Joe. And right now, Swerve is all alone with three men, Nigel.
Oof. First one didn't connect fully.
The super kicks, and now Moxley employing that choke from behind.
And they're keeping everybody else out of the ring. Look at this.
Well, Hangman, he said he was not allowed in the building to watch the main event, but he said there was nothing keeping him out of Arena Mexico after the bell rang.
Look at the eyes of Hangman.
Hangman, eyes locked on the man. He will challenge in 24 days' time for the AEW World Championship. Eyes locked on John Moxley.
He's not coming to talk. Head to head, mano a mano.
It's Hangman that strikes first, but Moxley answering in kind, and now Yuta trying to get involved on behalf of the world champion. Moxley sends Hangman out to the apron. And Hangman, wait a second, Hangman answers. Buckshot!
Buckshot on a buck!
Delivered! It was intended for Moxley. But Matthew Jackson was the recipient. Remember how close these three men were? They considered one another family.
Yeah. But remember what he said last week, what Hangman said last week.
And Moxley got caught.
Moxley got
Creeping in, he was
busted.
looking for the cheap shot with the briefcase. That briefcase, which we can only presume contains the AEW World Championship title belt. But Moxley judging correctly that the numbers are against him and making a hasty retreat.
Who would ever have thought, Excalibur, that it would be Hangman coming in to save Swerve Strickland? Whoever thought it?
A shocking development, to say the least. Hangman, and wait a second, Hangman. Oh, he's going right walking past Matthew and Nicholas. And Hangman Adam Page coming to the aid of Swerve Strickland, Will Ospreay, and the Ops, and now an awkward moment between these former friends as Hangman Page turns his attention on All In Texas, Saturday, July 12th, where he will challenge John Moxley for the AEW World Championship. And fans, we thank you for joining us for this historic broadcast tonight. AEW's debut in Mexico City, Grand Slam, Mexico. We will see you this Saturday night, live 8/7 Central on TNT and Max for Collision.
A new season of...
There we go. Yeah, sorry about that, Nick. I don't know why, but you know, sometimes this computer, sometimes the sound system didn't work all that well. But again, sometimes I don't work all that well either. But yeah, so that was it was decent. And boy, yeah, so I gotta get ready to head out. And I gotta get ready to head for bed with that. And my back is hurting. So I'm thinking what we'll do is, hold on a minute, oh yeah, I think what we'll do is Oh, my first skill is back from vacation. Actually, you know, I did make a promise to a friend, so we'll go raise. So we'll go ahead and give her a little bit of raid love here. See what she's up to. Oh. Oy. And so we got let's see see just what she's up to, because I know that I know she's doing a Minecraft. So let's see what she does there. And should be on. I should definitely be on for Collision this Saturday if the Young Bucks aren't on, but you know, so yeah, so I should be on if they're and a break if the Young Bucks aren't gonna be there. So let's see what we have here. But yeah, so we'll raid. Yeah, we're gonna raid. We're gonna go ahead and raid Jolly George. Yeah, definitely be on for Collision on Saturday, my friend. So should be same time, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, and I should be up then. So yeah, so hop on board, hop on as we raid Jolly George XO. You know, so say hi to her. You know, be nice to her. She's a good friend. Right now she's doing a little Minecraft. And I'll be on Saturday. So until then, must bid you adieu. Goodbye. Mwah, and good night.
Hi, Caleb.